Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my near-death experience. I'm Sedona, and we're back to kicking it beneath the tree with the crows here. Hopefully, I won't get pooped on. But anyhow, welcome back, and thank you so much for your love and support, your like, share, and subscribes, your questions, and your comments. Today, I wanted to focus on the topic of reincarnation, and did I see anything about it or learn anything about it at any time during my NDE? So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Sedona. I was nearly murdered back in 2006, and as the perpetrators were approaching my home, that's when God decided to start taking my spirit out of my body. And God did this as a way of making my death a lot more peaceful, less traumatic. It was miraculous and beautiful, and I'm so grateful to God for that. And God does that for a lot of people. Like, before the car actually crashes or the bullet actually hits you, your spirit will leave your body. You know, you hear that expression, I was so scared I literally jumped out of my skin. Well, that's where that came from. So as the perpetrators were approaching my home, that's when my spirit started leaving my body. And my spirit hovered by the ceiling, and I felt so much at peace and completely exhilarated and rejuvenated. And it was just simply awesome. I can't even describe it. There's no words to, describe how wonderful it felt. Now, when I re-entered the spiritual realm, it was this realm, not the physical world, but the spiritual realm. That's what felt a lot more like home than Earth. I was able to see that I had a pre-existence to my earthly life, and I could see that this life on Earth was meant to be temporary, and it was meant to be a place where our souls could come and grow and develop in a very rapid way. I did not, however, at any point in my NDE see that. I never saw if I had any other lifetimes on Earth or any other planet. But my NDE was was pretty quick. And I'm not saying that there's no such thing as reincarnation, but I'm just saying that I did not see anything about it. Now, when I saw God's light during my near-death experience, God explained to me some of the, a lot of the things that were happening in this life that I'm experiencing now on Earth. But God never touched on or showed me any other earthly lives I've had, any other lives on any other planets. Nothing was mentioned about it. But like I said, I'm not here saying that there's no such thing as reincarnation, because other people might have had that experience. So I can't really talk about their experiences. I'm just discussing mine because that's the one I know all about. I hope this answers your question. If you've had a different experience, feel free to share if you'd like. I might just have been one of those people who only comes to Earth one time. One thing I do know is that I probably will not want to come back here again. Like, I'm good. Another thing I know is that when it is my time, I'll be very happy to go back. Now, there are some skeptical people out there who will say, well, if it was so awesome on the other side, why don't you just go back? Well, because Einstein, it's because I have to stay here and learn my lessons and allow my spirit to develop the way it's meant to develop. And at the end of the day, I'm not the one who's in charge of cutting my life short. And I don't want to, because I want to stay here and grow and develop. And then when the mom and dad upstairs think it's time for me to come home, they'll be the ones to end my life. And that'll happen when it's meant to. For now, I'm going to stay here and learn my lessons, and I'm going to try not to get pooped on by a crow. That said, have a lovely day, guys. Stay beautiful.